Gabba gabba, hey drunken cock fans, this is Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming from the Drunken Under Quarantine show, and we're here to announce that you have found and stumbled upon our show. We're very happy to have you. If you found this on podcast platforms, you will be sorely disappointed in the magic entertainment. However, the video will be uploaded to YouTube and Facebook. Remember, this show is an adult show, contains adult content. Have fun, stay safe, stay drunk, stay underwhelming. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy 420. Of course, I am Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming. We are on the Drunken Under Quarantine show, episode 51 of season 2. Time flies. Next week's the season finale. Before we get there, tonight, G-Dubs is here. We're waiting to see if Island Boy shows up. We got Mecca on the couch, and boy, do we have some stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about 2 poor pregnant women who got pregnant in New Jersey jail from another woman. We're going to talk about an Only Star fan that realized she's allergic to multiple types of nuts. We're going to talk about some really dumb people and some funny lawsuits. And finally, we're going to talk about the fall of Disney. Yeah, a lot to get into. Let's get it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is, of course, 420. It's the 420 special of the Drunken Under Quarantine show, season 2, presented to you by the Woolen Comedy Club. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to it, hanging out with us on evening of this very, very special holiday that I feel like the more weed gets legalized, the less people give a shit about 420 anymore. It's just fair because I didn't really know until I was like, oh shit, it's on a Wednesday. We gotta do something on the show. But we got a lot to get into. Collen's here, G-Dubs is here, Becca's on the couch. Very excited to get these men's opinions on some stuff that's been going on. So without further ado, welcome to our spotlight stage, my friend, my boy, my comrade. Please welcome Mr. G.W. Foley.
What is up, motherfuckers? It is Wednesday night. I got the thing on my phone, so we're live on YouTube.
Woo!
Fuck, the camera's blurry. God damn it, I'm falling apart. Just breaking into pieces and crumbling everywhere on the fucking ground. I'm like a fucking shitty famous Amos cookie. Just fucking. So I'd like to thank Netflix with their educational programming. They have now did a 3-piece documentary on John Wayne Gacy.
Nice.
Yes. Now my wife is in the process of watching it, and she's going to fall asleep to it. So it's going to me be there wide awake listening to, and then they took a steel dildo out of the boy's rectum. He's like, I don't need to know this shit, man. Like, I am not one for murder porn. I don't need to know that the bitch's head was decapitated and dragged 18 feet to a playground where it was promptly displayed on a merry-go-round. Like who needs that information? Are you going to like some kind of fucking serial killer trivia event where you're like, oh, I need to learn more about fucking the BTK. I'm trying to find a better name for a serial killer. I guess I should have went with the Green River Killer. That has a nice little. And who comes up with these names? Bind, torture, kill is kind of like self-explanatory because that's what he did. But like, they have like the chest or like the East Side Ripper. Like, what kind of fucking name is that? East Side Ripper. Sounds like a bad gangster rap album from the 1990s. Like, I mean, I would not spin the East Side Ripper hits. You know, that's not really my thing. to death row for me, which is funny because I'm wearing a Boys in the Hood sweatshirt. I
see that.
I like the movie. It's a good movie. Menace to Society, also pretty good. But anyways, fun things going on. My wiener's getting bigger. I was showing him to Kyle a little earlier. For those who don't know, about a month ago, I got as I'm killing Mecca. I got a wiener about 4 months ago who was about 8 weeks old, and he has grown in size, in length, and girth.
Considerable amount.
Yes.
Very uncomfortable conversation.
It's a fun conversation. I'm taking him to the vet on Friday, so I get to see how much he has grown. I'm willing to bet he put on a good pound. He's a hefty wiener. He's a good size. So I did something that I don't normally do. I went to a wrestling event last weekend. Fun story. We stopped at the marijuana store, the dispensary, beforehand, and I bought some edibles because I was like, might as well. I'm not driving. I'm going to be responsible, and I get to watch some wrestling. Got in the car. I popped 10 milligrams. I'm like, okay, this isn't bad. I could do a little more. Popped another 10. Did some stuff. Did some moving around. Put up some chairs, and got a little exercise going. I'm like, I'm feeling good, but let's do this. Let's really do this. And popped another 20. So I had 40 milligrams going through my system, and I was all by myself. There was a point where I was so paranoid that people were like, I was like, I just need to get this chocolate away from me. So I put it in my merch box, and then I'm like, there's kids around. What if they see the chocolate and think like, oh shit, that's some free chocolate? So I like put it back in my pocket and like it fucking melted it. I mean, it still tastes good. After I came down, I got back home and I was like, might as well have another 20 milligrams. So ended my day with 60 milligrams of edibles. I came out alive. God bless America. That's but that's it for my time. Let's turn it over to Collen and see how he's doing.
Hey, what's happening, gentlemen?
How are you?
Yes.
Funny because GW always used to post these videos of him on the toilet, or like him taking a shit, and he had all these videos of him taking a shit. Not always were they filmed in a bathroom. So I wonder how this dog training's going. With him training his wiener. It's just kind of like his dog shits in the middle of the kitchen, and he's just like, "Good one." I'm impressed.
Pretty much.
I like how you took a power stance on that, and you just right into the camera.
I'll give him some hints.
You dropped that. I'm having a good week. I'm feeling like I'm a little like tapped with my writing right now. So I want to play a game called I Just Scroll My Notes from like a long time ago. And we'll just go from there. I feel like my notes is always, none of this makes sense. But I had one thing that I did want to talk about. Oh yeah, this is it. Whiskey commercials. So this is how like I think of whiskey commercials. You know, everyone's the same. Like, guy walks into a bar alone. He orders a drink, whiskey on the rocks. Next thing you know, he starts getting attention as he's sitting there drinking his whiskey. Beautiful women come over. Guy proceeds to have the time of his life. Actual whiskey commercial is guy sits at the bar alone, gets drunk, proceeds to misinterpret the signs of a guy who wants to play pool, gets in a fight. As he's dragged out of the bar, he screams, "My name is Steve!" You know, I don't know. I got nothing in my notes from like ever. So that's my time. We're gonna actually cut this. And we're gonna put a second segment. It's gonna be a Collen. It's gonna be a Hickory reviews Collen's worst set ever. It's gonna be a separate review video that we're all looking forward to. But yeah, excited to get into it with you boys tonight. We like to kick it over to the main man of the show this evening. The reason we get together every week, who's going to be performing this weekend at the Woolen Mill. Very excited about that. Ladies and gentlemen, Hickory's Drunken Underwhelming.
Oh, thank you, gents, for being here. I do have a message into Mecca. He dropped out of the stream there for some reason, and I don't know why. So hopefully he'll be back with us shortly.
The 420 Pixies took his phone.
Yeah, it very well could be. He has seen the message, so... wait. Okay, we got Mecca back. Thank you.
My bad, man.
No,
Technical difficulties on this end. My bad.
You're good, bro. It's a holiday. There's reasons. Things
I
may
know
not
my
work.
phone high as shit. It's been fucking with me all day.
So I realized I was working on some cigarette tricks with a joint earlier, but I realized they don't hit like they do on stream, like they do in person on stream. So I figured I'd show you guys, like, I know a few nice cannabis centric pieces of magic, but I don't want to spoil anything that I'm going to perform this weekend. So this is called Make a Joint Appear.
Woo!
Set it there. Poof.
That was dope.
3. Boom. Let's get that bad boy going. Anyways, that's all I got. It's 420. I'm here to hang out, party, talk about some stupid shit in the news. I'm going to kick it right over. Mega, thank you for joining us, sir. It's always
Thank
good
you
to
for
have
having
you
me. And
on.
again, my bad for earlier.
Good, brother. Absolutely fine.
What up, people? This is your boy King Mac. You already know I'm drunk and underwhelmed. I'm high and overwhelmed. So either way, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Happy 420 to everybody out there.
Woo.
Collen, once again, thank you for having me. That was a great show. But
Not a
outside of
problem.
that, I had a great week. A lot of smoking. It's been 420 every day for your boy. So, yeah, man. Ain't much been going on for me. I've been laying low, staying out of trouble, staying out the way. You know, staying unslappable. You already know how that go down. I had to put it on the shirt, make sure they read it, because you know my mouth says things sometimes that I can't control. I don't think all the time when I speak, but the truth always comes out. That's all I got to say. So I understand that we got some seriously ill topics to discuss this time around.
Yes, sir.
I hope I'm prepared for it. Matter of fact, I got my girl rolling up right now because I might not be. But I'm ready.
Emotional support en route. Excellent. That means we're ready for the jarring part. You guys ready for the jarring part?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's get it. Oh, yes. Let me play around with some screens. And there we... Nope, almost. Yeah,
So
okay. So close. Anyways, we got some comments in early on the show. 420 Mother Truckers from Jason. Jason, happy 420, brother.
Yeah.
Earlier, Marcy said, GW and his edibles. Shake my head. Yeah. Yeah, that's totally like... I don't want to call you out. That's totally like a first-timer move. Like the whole like, oh, 10 didn't work too well. Because for me, I don't know about you guys, but like edibles take forever and a fucking half. Like
It's like know where you get them from.
Well, even like I've tried a lot, man. Like, because when I went down and got LASIK, it was in Mass, and it was like 15 minutes from a really dope dispensary called Apotheca, which I totally recommend. It's a little pricey, but it's very nice and it's high end. And we tried a bunch of different edibles, different gummies, different chocolates, all this shit, and literally there was one that kicked in like an hour and a half. It was a little bit quicker. The seltzers kicked in, like you hammer a couple of those were pretty swift, probably like half an hour, 45 minutes. But like now it's 2 hours. It's just straight up 2 hours from when I consume to when I'm like, oh shit, okay, I'm not driving.
I suffer from a certain problem with Mecca. Maybe I don't know if you have the same thing. There isn't any amount of edibles that you're gonna give me that are gonna fuck me up.
You're bugging. Terrific. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take you up on that challenge. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I got 150. Maybe I'll do this on the show. I got 150 milligram thing that someone gave me because they said you eat this and you're gonna feel something. It's 150 mgs. Now most
that's the
people
problem right out the gate. When you know the milligrams in it, you already know you're getting some weak shit.
That's what I'm saying.
When you don't know, when you sit there and you worry and ask your man, should I really eat this? That's when you know you're getting a good edible, man.
Give me that, man, because I'm telling you right now, there isn't any edible I've ever ate. I've never been even remotely high off of anything. All these stuff, people say, I'll eat chocolate. People be tripping. They're going, oh man, you ate how much? How much of that do you eat? I eat the whole fucking bar. I eat 4 of the bars. You want to give me gummies? I eat the whole fucking gummies like the fucking M&Ms, like the Sour Patch Kids. I eat the whole fucking
gave you real M&Ms.
Like they're real. I don't give a shit. And then, you know what? Let's do that. I'll eat $150 worth of... I'll eat $1,000 worth of fucking edibles on this show. And I'm telling you right now, it won't do a goddamn thing to me.
It looks like we might be starting a Kickstarter after the show. To have a special edition that lasts like 3 hours, where we start cold open, just calling a bunch of packages in front of him, and me and GW calling commentary. He's picking up the vanilla chocolate with the sprinkles. Now that's 120 milligrams. G-Dubs, how's this gonna play out?
This is not going to play out well for Collen.
I'll eat so a lot of people are tripping on 5 milligrams or whatever the thing is. I'll do 1,000. I'll do 1,000.
That put me to sleep for like a day or so.
In the edibles that I eat. That's why I worry about every one of them that come across me. I don't worry about the milligrams in it. Am I going to be alive when I'm done? That's all I need to worry about.
I personally like knowing the milligrams, so I can at least keep track. And you know, Hickory called it a beginner move for what I did. I don't think it was a beginner move. I think it was well played out, and I just over smoothed.
Very.
Like,
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to offend. I meant that it's very common for people in the beginning to eat like a little bit and then not feel anything in half an hour and then eat more and then not feeling anything at an hour and eat more, and all of a sudden they've taken 4 doses until the first one starts to kick in, and then it's
And they're butt naked breakdancing on the hood of their car and don't understand how the hell they got there. You need to watch yourself, G-Dub. You wildin', bro.
it was more of me sitting on the folded chair, making sure like shit didn't get stolen.
You see what I'm saying? That's not even your job. You was there to spectate like everybody else.
Marcy comments in, she said, I made my own brownies with THC oil and they're awesome. Yeah, I actually do that with gummies, as I use hash oil to make gummies with the gelatin packet. An extra packet of gelatin, a thing of Jello, water, oil, decarb, boom. It takes like half an hour, and then you pour them into a silicone mold, pop them out, coat them in Splenda, throw them in the freezer, and then do some math. That's I think it was like
Gordon Ramsay a weed etiquette over here.
Oh, bro,
weed with Hickory.
Just take a little bit of parsley and sprinkle it around. You know?
Jason said, preach, Mecca. And Marcy says, Mecca's fucking hilarious. We agree. We're glad he's on. It's good to see you. Speaking of hilarious, let's get into the first topic of the night. How the drunk is this news? 2 women in a New Jersey prison get pregnant by another inmate. So this is pretty amazing. We got this from New Jersey NJ.com news. 2 women in a New Jersey prison are pregnant after consensual sex between inmates, DOC says. The 2 incarcerated women at the Mahan Correctional Facility, state's only female prison, have become pregnant after having sex with a transgender inmate.
I was about to say, there's a transformer amongst us.
Yeah, it appears the women became pregnant from, quote, consensual relationships with another incarcerated person.
Wait a minute, but if they're a transformer, how they still got the transformable parts to make that other type of shit go down when they not supposed to be doing that?
There's so many.
All transformers are fully transformed.
Somebody's not telling the truth, and somebody's not searching correctly, because I would have found that. I'm not the smartest rookie in the bunch, but I think I would have found that. Like, Sarge, something's different.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to all my transgender people who listen to the show. I'm just joking. I'm sorry, y'all. These just jokes.
Yeah, this one's from New York Post. They say 2021 New Jersey enacted a policy to allow prisoners be housed in accordance with their preferred gender identity, because we all know that criminals make good decisions and should be trusted with what they say, right? Like, that's the these are definitely the people we should trust when they say something.
Guys just in there railing everybody, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm a woman."
Like, this is prison. This isn't jail. He's not waiting to be charged. Like, this is people that have been charged.
By the way, that ain't my first kid. All right.
Big shout out to Jersey for leading the way and getting criminal justice reform done the right way.
That's right. They say there are more than 800 prisoners, including 27 transgender women at Jersey Correctional Facility, which does not require trans women to undergo gender reassignment surgery in order to be housed there. So 8 and 27, we're talking like 4%?
Yo, they baseball team must be serious.
Yeah, dude.
Serious.
Basketball gets heated in this place.
What? What? Oh my goodness. They got a chicken there that look like Dolph Lundgren right now, ready for some action. Son.
You know what's really the sad part is that there's a good chance that this woman has a bigger dick than all 4 of us.
You know what? You might be right.
Yeah.
You might be right. Little baby arm swinging around there. You never know.
Mr. Potato Head's like, yeah, but my
Yeah.
body size to length ratio, I'm winning.
I don't know about her, but the woman who just dunked on the court, yeah, definitely her.
Well, make sure you send me the name of this prison, so if I fuck up, I know where I'm going.
Yeah, you need to do it in Jersey. This was New Jersey's only state prison for women.
And Mecca is now Mika, all right? So.
Yeah.
Queen Sha-Mecca.
You're my lawyer. We in there.
It's called the Edna Mahan Correctional Facility, just for clarity.
We can go in Mahan.
Matter of fact, I'm changing my name tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm Edna from now on. I'm running the joint.
Are you just gonna change the king part? If you were, is it just gonna be Queen?
It's Queen. It's been Queen all along.
All day. Matter of fact, I know where's that 30 County Road, 513 Clinton, Jersey. I'm there. Get my room ready.
You be the king of Queens, Sha-Mecca, please.
What? And I'm peeing on everybody, nigga. I'm going in there making a statement. You hear me? I'm making a motherfucking statement.
We're gonna get right into the next wild topic, kind of in the same vein. I mean, it has to do with the same type of activities. Here we got OnlyFans star learns she's allergic to multiple types of nuts. This is a heartwarming tale here from DailyMail.com. OnlyFans star who, and this made me cry when I saw this headline. 60 grand per month. That's not per year. That's per month. This person is pulling in like $720K a year on OnlyFans. So I can't feel too bad about it. Yeah, $750,000 from taking naughty photos. Anyways, that's not the story, because that should be a story, because that's how this downfall of society happens. But what is the story on this one? OnlyFans star who earns $60,000 per month issues stern warning after suffering a terrifying, quote, sexually transmitted, unquote, allergic reaction to nuts. They say Lucy Banks, known for OnlyFans fame, had an allergic reaction during sex. Her partner had eaten a handful of peanuts hours before they were intimate. She is anaphylactic to peanuts, but didn't know she could react through her partner. An OnlyFans star has revealed how her date's penchant for peanuts left her with a very painful sexually transmitted allergic reaction. Lucy Banks, who makes 60, we've read that disturbing statistic. The woman was left waddling into the chemist, which I assume is what they referred to, like a pharmacy or a doctor, and whatever she's from, where she began reacting after intimacy with her partner. Here we have some photos.
Mm-hmm. Very good looking girl.
She look like she can take a licking, but she can't take these nuts. I can't believe this.
Now she's
finally found a pair of nuts that she could not take.
They say these unsensitive assholes that work at the pharmacy said the phenomenon is so rare that even pharmacy staff laughed when she went to get the antihistamines to combat the reaction. She called over a few colleagues, tried to ask for their opinions and help, but they wouldn't stop laughing, she said. Now she's sharing her story despite her embarrassment to warn others to talk about their severe allergies with their potential lovers or the people they bang for money. We
got to deal with alopecia. Now we got to deal with these nuts. I can't believe this shit, man.
Name of this segment is "Why Do We Got to Deal with These Nuts?" Okay.
All I gotta say is it's getting out of hand, and I'm glad.
Let me know. I love pistachios. Okay, like every good fucking guinea out there, I eat pistachios religiously. And you got a problem with pistachios? Guess what? You may end up in the fucking emergency room because the way this is going down.
The sad part,
24/7, man. I snack on them. I have them like after dinner. Like I love peanuts, man. So, oh man, you already got to deal with the size and the girth, and so now you got to deal with these nuts. I feel sorry for you. I feel very. I'm sorry. I'll be there in the jiffy though.
This is a public warning. We got
Here's what-
pistachios and peanuts over here.
For real.
Here's
so
what I
that's
think actually happened. I think the guy ate the peanuts, grabbed his cock, tugged a couple out because he knew he was going to be on photos.
Peanuts, he's
You gotta,
tugging it.
yeah. It's very important to unload the gun.
Yeah.
It depends, though. It depends if that finale scene matters. Because if so, I mean, you got to be.
Dude,
This is what he's doing. He was fluffing himself, right? This is a low budget shit. She's over here making 60 grand a month, but she's not spending it on him. She's buying it on shoes and shit. And so he's over there. He's eating peanuts. And he's fluffing. He's eating peanuts. Are we ready for the shoot? No, I'm doing my hair. All right, I'm going to eat more peanuts. I'm going to fluff it a little bit more. And then they finally went in the roll, and he had peanut dust all over his dick. That's clearly what happened. You're not sending someone to the fucking hospital unless you were eating a lot of peanuts and jerking it for quite a bit. I mean, this is not a little bit of peanut dust we're talking about. This is a hospitalization. This is a lot of planters. You know what I'm saying?
So,
he
but
went in the kitchen, looking for some coconut oil, and then just grabbed the peanut oil by mistake.
I hate to derail it, but they say here in the article, they say the 20-year-old woman they're calling him a boyfriend, which is adorable. The 20-year-old woman's actor friend was aware of her allergy and had taken the usual steps to protect her after consuming 4 or 5 nuts and trail mix. He bathed, brushed his teeth, and cleaned his nails immediately before intercourse, they explained. But the woman still suffered.
We got to get these nuts.
But the woman still suffered and experienced significant itching and swelling of her vajayjay and vulva and felt
That
faint
sounds like herpes.
even when sitting. She didn't choke or wheeze, but did feel short of breath, so she probably has COVID. These symptoms eased after taking an antihistamine, but she was left feeling very fatigued the following day. Ms. Banks made a TikTok video explaining the incident where she's been seen by over 4 million people being taken down before being taken down by the platform.
Her video is called, and quote, "My pussy be tired."
And the caption for this photo is, "People who are severely allergic should use condoms if their partner is eating the food they react to," which makes the question.
I'm not eating the food. What's she talking about? You can't eat peanut. And then this is some pseudoscience shit. This guy was fluffing and jerking with the peanut. We know this. You can't eat a couple peanuts and then all of a sudden claim that that has anything to do with anything.
I don't know. So I feel bad for the male actors, not only because they're not making that 60 grand a month, and they got to put up with this chick shit and then go see a couple others to make their rounds to be able to pay their bills. They need to maintain like a strict diet, and now you're just eliminating more shit. like that's already the guy that's like, no guys, I can't have bread because I want to have 2 beers at the barbecue later. Because he's like, I can't get bloated. Like the whole thing is out there, and it's not the centerpiece of the scene, but it's going in the centerpiece of the scene. So,
I mean, I'm reading between the lines here, but it sounds like this guy was just, scene 1 was this guy had to do 45 minutes of oral, and he's just going, let me have a couple peanuts in between. Maybe a handful of pistachios, something, keep it fresh. But, he had 4 to 5 nuts an hour before. I'm calling bullshit on that.
He was just probably having like one of those days and just like, you know what would be nutty?
Eat nuts.
These nuts.
Marcy says, "Holy shit balls, Batman." Yeah. Jason says PB and J. No, PB and vajayjay.
Here's the actual story. I just looked it up. Here's the actual story of what happened. He took one of the peanuts, broke it in half, and shoved the half of the peanut in his pee hole because he had the funny to once you ejaculate to like flick it in there.
Exactly. I call bullshit on this. There was no.
I'm gonna mute his mic. I can't believe he said that out loud. You nasty.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, G
but I
Dub's
think
in
she,
that
it
kind of.
sounds more like she got herpes to me. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah. No, it's peanut allergies, Mecca.
Or that
Oh,
dude named Peanut got her.
Gaming with Sleepy Hollow dropped by. Say, what up, guys? What up, Sleepy? It's good to see you, sir. I hope all is well. And happy 420, my friend.
What
We're
up,
hanging
Sleepy?
out.
Wake up, nigga.
Jason said, WTF, Foley, you nasty.
I told you.
Call me
TW
Miss
had a
Jackson.
problem.
Oh, it was a beautiful piece of artwork. He just painted the gnarliest Bob Ross in your mind, like, because it was so just, it was perfectly worded for maximum. I went right through my head, or right into it, I guess. We're gonna move right into the next one. Dumb people make dumb claim that and look dumb in Arizona. I know, I'm very, very clear. I wanted the headline to be the part. This was wild. Diversity advocates mistakenly accuse black DJ of wearing blackface. This is from the Washington Examiner on Monday. They say two diversity advocates in Arizona are facing criticism after labeling a local school district racist when it allegedly hired a DJ to perform wearing blackface. However, the two did not seem to know the DJ was a black man, according to a report. Stuart Roden and Jill Layson ripped into the PTA at Scottsdale Unified School District's Hopi Elementary after it hired Kim Coco Hunter, 56, to DJ a charity event. Roden and Layson, who reportedly do diversity work in their district, launched their attack when they saw a photo of the DJ, according to the report. This is the photo. To any of my friends, do you see anybody in blackface in this photo?
That look like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah, right? Like they're just dressed up in 80s, or what, 70s costumes? Like, that's pretty funny.
Come on,
No,
man.
it's
You
really
can't
an Afro
advocate for
wig.
something and done, you can't recognize the shit you advocated for. That's like me saying save the whales, but then motherfucking I get mad like, what are all these big ass fish doing in the fucking water? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's retarded, yo. You don't know what a black person looks like? Like, that's crazy.
Isn't that wild?
Everybody know what black people look like. Most people run from them, but at the same time, they know what they look like.
Here's the thing. You know it's not blackface because everyone knows any self-respecting white person doing blackface doesn't paint the hands.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, because then you get paint all over your shit.
exactly.
I mean, it's not a good move.
I can tell these two have definitely dabbled in.
Well, I did wear I'll come clean with you, Mecca. There
Everyone
was
knows white gloves when you do minstrel acting. What is this fucking person?
No, I'll come clean. There was this one time on vacation that I put on a mud mask, and it looked very much like blackface, to which I realized I need to stay away from the windows in this vacation house for about half an hour till this shit dries and I can peel it off.
That's excusable. We can let that slide. We can let that slide.
Me and the fam looked at each other after we all put it on. We're like, oh shit, hopefully nobody takes a picture.
I love it. I love it's the diversity, whatever they call their fucking sector of businesses. It's like we're the diversity fucking group, and it's like, oh, so what's a diversity group? It's run by what? White people? Like, okay.
Yeah, all the diversity, inclusivity, and equity
This is where we're
group
going to
people.
start from our place of diversity. Is have white people walking around, having a guy at a Halloween party, fucking filing a claim that the guy's doing fucking blackface. Okay, we're really. I gotta say, I think we're off to a good start around here. I don't know how everyone else feels about the diversity division, but I think we're doing well.
Yeah, they do a great job. Like if you look over history, like white people have been great at diversity. You know, they've had a lot of Spanish slaves, Chinese slaves, white slaves, black slaves. Look at the Romans; they didn't give a fuck about nobody. They just made the wall got built. Like these niggas didn't give a fuck. And usually they put you in a place where you shine the most. Like all the Latinos was on to outside the moat on the lawn and stuff like that. Like they did a great job at diversifying jobs and all that stuff. The whipping and stuff just didn't feel good. You know, the low pay or no pay, therefore, that didn't feel good. But at the same time, they did a great job of diversifying and
Yeah,
pointing where we shine the most.
that's right. Like you get the little white boys down at the brothel.
And if there's any black people watching this, I am definitely joking. I am so joking. I can see them looking at the screen like.
What people don't know is Mecca's last name is actually West, and he goes by King Sha-Mecca West.
You goddamn right.
He's out there just trying to make America great again.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna do that. A midget for everyone.
That's right. Yeah, and beers that only come in 20-ounce glasses. This is bullshit when you pay $8 and get a 12-ounce pour. Fuck that.
You know what? I just went through that just before we got on the podcast. That's why I was late. I'm so sorry. But I was so angry at the same time.
That is all right, my friend. Gaming with Sleepy Hollow says, Hickory Dickory Doc, are you supporting Ukraine? Yeah, I'm not supporting them. I support the people of Ukraine. Just like
Yeah, that's right.
I feel bad for the people of Russia that have nothing to do with this shit either, but are pulled into it. Much like the people of America that get dragged into Iraq, even though none of us wanted to be there. Like, not a single person I know is like, fuck yeah, let's go to Iraq. But meanwhile, we spent fucking 15 years there. So yeah, no, I stand with the people. Yeah, I think the governments everywhere are doing a bunch of sketchy shit I don't like right now, and
the government doing sketchy shit.
I know, it's amazing. It's a brand new theory I just came up with. GW, it has something to do with the petrodollar. Because something about that, which is why I can't imagine that Putin's gonna live that much longer, because there's just this history of other nations' leaders being like, you know what, we're going to get off the petrodollar, and then them suddenly dying. Like Saddam Hussein. Just magically, he said, hey, I'm going to leave the system that you guys have with the petrodollar, and poof, he was dead. It was crazy. Yeah.
I think we should come up with some merch to sell to help out the people of Ukraine. Like, I got a great idea. We should sell shirts that say Ukraine clan ain't nothing to fuck with. That would be awesome. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be great. See, that's a piece of Ukraine supporting merch I would wear.
There you go. Matter of fact, I have yours done by tomorrow.
Oh, love it. I am in. He also said, wow, very two random thoughts. I appreciate it, Sleepy. He said, by the way, Benzino dissed 50 Cent. Seems like he forgot about Ja Rule. I
think everybody forgot about all three of those people.
I was gonna say I didn't know Benzino was still alive because I haven't heard anything about him, and the only reason I knew Fitty was alive was because he looked like the other guy at the Super Bowl.
50 dropping out at the halftime show was the best, man.
He looked like Bizarre from D12.
That was what I was trying to think of.
He looked like he was about to have a heart attack if they put that camera on him as fast as they did. This one, his blood pressure was rising fast.
He's like, I'm dropping out, boys. Strap me up, put the bulletproof vest on me. He does like one crunch. He's like, yo, I'm lighting the head.
Exactly.
Skidmore comments, and the only white people I've ever seen are albinos.
What happened?
Comment.
Only white people I've ever seen are white albino. That's true. Yep. That's true. I meant to say Caucasian. My bad.
Yeah, I like the term Caucasian.
Caucasian.
I don't know if I actually like it. It's just what I check every time, so I feel like it's.
I don't know what Caucasia is. You know what I mean?
I don't. It sounds like something you put on food. Like it's happening Caucasian, and you know what I'm saying? Like it sounds like something you put on food.
But
I'm just like, sorry, guys.
It sounds like a mild spice. Like Caucasian sounds like you're getting a little hit of sweet, but that's not really what you're getting when you're checking the box Caucasian. You know what I mean? You're not getting, this isn't a jerk chicken Caucasian. This isn't like a Creole Caucasian. Caucasian's white Caucasian. And you're getting nothing. Like, what are you getting? Butter?
It's the flavor you get when you eat a
butter.
pepper.
You know what I mean?
When you eat a what?
When you eat a bell pepper,
Oh,
that's Caucasian.
Caucasian.
Little pepper's Caucasian. You're calling that spice.
Exactly.
Like if you ground it up and put it on a steak, but it wasn't pepper. It was a bell pepper.
Here's the thing, like I don't like the term Caucasian because it originates from people from the Caucasus Mountains, and my family isn't.
Here we go. Here's the history.
Yeah. Like
Bring it in.
there's the Caucasus Mountains in Europe, which
we all
had
know
people. I believe it's in the I can't remember what district it's in, but
It occupies
Very
parts
high
of Russia, Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Armenia.
yeah, those would be Caucasians.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Like my family is Irish. Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect.
There's the motherland for you, G-Dub.
That's right.
Look at all the
I'm
green.
not Caucasian.
There it is. There's the homeland. There's Caucasia.
Yeah, this is it's like what Richard Pryor was talking about when he looked at pictures of Africa.
There's
He's like, I need to go to the motherland. Like now I'm like, fuck, I don't know why, but I want to go hang out on this mountain.
there it is. It's
Give me some
Caucasia. It's,
Oh man,
I feel
need that
drawn,
picture.
bro.
I need that picture. I'm gonna come across somebody saying the wrong shit, and I'm gonna need that picture.
it's like, and you know, someone up there is like the whitest dude in Caucasia.
Somebody up here gonna say some hateful shit, and I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll go back to where I'm at as soon as you book a flight here, motherfucker.
There's the motherland right there.
Oh, that's too good. Just
I
like we
would be-
said, that's Paramount Pictures. It kind of, it also kind of looks like Grinch Mountain, like
I can-
from
I You can see the Jews from that angle.
a little bit like the mountain that the Grinch lived on. Oh, Jason says, take a trip to the motherland, guys. Yeah, we'll do the show live from there. We'll go to
Hell
the
yeah.
Caucasus Mountains, meet our people.
I'm gonna be down there where the green is, though. I'm not going up there. Nah,
Neither am I, man.
Yeah.
I'm not getting fooled. You're not getting this one. I'll fight the animal. Y'all go ahead up there and tell people I said what up.
Sean said, what is the deep, dark Malonis rhetoric going on around me? Welcome, Sean. It's good to have you on the show, brother.
What up, Sean?
Yeah.
These just jokes.
Sleepy also said, West is fooling Ukraine.
Like
Like fooling them by fooling them. Is they fooling them by giving them lots of money?
Which West is fooling Ukraine, like Kanye West?
Northwest, like.
You're all or
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the kids into it.
Adam West?
Adam West. Yeah, let's send Batman over there. But when you get there, they're expecting like either Christian Bale or Robert Patterson. And
I don't like the
again
new
is-
Batman. That shit sucked. But
Alright.
that's a conversation another time.
Yeah, also says, Hickory, how many beers a day? Like for what? To keep the doctor away? I need a more specific context for the situation, my friend.
wait.
Because
No,
never enough is the rate is how many beers a day.
asking you how many beers a day. All I gotta say is, what are you writing a fucking book? Huh?
Skidmore said West can fool me, send a couple mil. Yeah, I hear you, dude. I'm still waiting on my Blackhawk that I thought I might win after Afghanistan. Not win, but be gifted to, because like you can put me on the terror list if I get a
Hey,
Blackhawk.
look, man,
I'm just
you're gonna get a helicopter. All right,
Mm-mm.
man, you're gonna get one. All right, just be cool.
I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I want to say in the '90s there was a thing called Pepsi Points, which was a lot like Camel Cash, where you
Yeah,
could
I
trade
remember
in
that.
the Pepsi Points
Yep.
to get shit. And in the commercial, they had a Harrier jet lay down and say, like, for 80 million Pepsi points, you can get this. And every Pepsi point had like a cash value.
Yep.
So you can trade in for, like, if you saw a cool jacket you wanted, you could buy the jacket. And some guy actually sued Pepsi because he gathered enough funding to buy a Harrier jet, and they wouldn't give it to him.
Aw.
And my thought was, just buy it from the fucking Ukrainians. Like, find somebody. You already have the money. Doesn't have to be from Pepsi unless you want the logo. And fuck, you can paint the logo on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are just jokes. We do not promote the avocation of buying helicopters from anybody outside of this country to do anything illegal. So please do not take this seriously. Because if you do, you a stupid motherfucker.
Skimoro commented and Skimoro comments and says, I want an M1A1. Yes, for those not clear, that's an Abrams tank. I wouldn't mind one of those.
How the fuck do you park that?
Anywhere you want.
Wherever you want. That's
but then you know how. All right, I like to see y'all be in and out of court worse than Tupac.
Sleepy said, I meant how many beers a day to keep your magician away. For the low price of 8 beers, you'll not see me for an entire day. Like, that's
1 beer per working hour.
Yeah, that's not bad. I will not upload anything for 24 hours for the low price of 8 beers. Maybe that's how I should monetize my channels, reverse monetization.
I wish the address would pop up. I would pop up too. That's some bullshit.
He also
magic tricks.
Foley is the best of every live stream of yours. Yeah.
There you go.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
Take that, suckers.
That's why we love him.
Dubby.
Well, not the only reason. It's also because he's got a beautiful wiener that we get to watch grow by the week. And, I can't say that about everyone on the show because
everyone should have a wiener.
I agree.
Mine stopped growing in the 8th grade.
HBR at the Crossroads is what's good. What's up, brother?
HBR?
Welcome to the stream. We are having fun. We're about to move right into the. What do we got? 2 more topics. Oh, let's throw in a light BS topic, and then we'll handle the last 2 on the post show. So this one is not a new topic, and I didn't know if I was going to include it. My sister sent me a photo of it earlier today, and I was like, "Oh, we got to talk about this on the stream." And then I actually looked it up, and it was like a clipping from October 2020. But I thought it was super funny because it was something we definitely didn't cover. Here we got gay penguins steal eggs from lesbian penguins. Chaos ensues. It's from Cameron LeBlanc, October 23rd, 2020. They say drama worthy of a Lifetime movie has come to the Dieren Park Zoo in Amersfoort, Netherlands. It's there that 2 male African penguins stole a nest's worth of eggs from 2 female African penguins, a betrayal that has roiled Dutch LGBTQ orthonautical community. The park announced the news with a tweet that, possibly due to less than a faithful translation, is quite matter-of-fact about the whole thing. Special news, our park's gay penguin couple has taken an entire nest of eggs from a lesbian penguin couple. Homosexuality is more common in this bird species. Both nest on the egg, alternately guarding the nest. Zookeepers sometimes give same-sex pairs of penguins eggs to foster when they start exhibiting signs, like building nests out of pebbles. That's when they're desperate to be parents. That's how the lesbian couple came to have a full nest until the boys sneaked over. Since the heist, they've been taking turns keeping the eggs warm and foraging for fish, caring for the eggs if they were their own. What's worse is that the first time they've done this, last year, they stole an egg from a different penguin family. The egg that egg didn't hatch, and it's possibly likely that these eggs don't either. The zookeeper says that there's a decent chance that the stolen eggs were never fertilized, and while there's a bit of schadenfreude in that fact, it's mostly a bummer for all the penguins and humans involved. Why didn't they fertilize the egg if they were going to give the poor penguin an egg?
Well, here's
that part made me sad.
They should have had like sham marriages for like the 2 gay birds and the 2 lesbian birds, so they would get fertile eggs and just like split them up over the weekends. You're like, okay, we're going to Fire Island this weekend, so you can watch the eggs, and next weekend you're gonna go to the Subaru store, so we'll watch the eggs. You know,
it's fair.
It sounds easy.
We're gonna go to the flannel store today. Which pair of penguins are we?
I'm
not sure.
I I don't know the proper way to touch it. I'm not going to touch it, man. That's
Sean
the luck
said
for the eggs.
Pepsi points, Camel bucks. Sounds like a social currency experiment. Dim sum, squint-eyed orthodoxy.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
did he win though? Did the guy win?
I don't know what ended up happening. Did he get his damn jet, GW?
No, he
If
had
he
losing.
didn't get a jet.
It was clearly sarcasm.
Oh,
If he ain't good at the jet, they should at least give him some money. That's false advertising.
yeah, they give him money.
No.
He just got nothing.
Yeah. He got a bill from his lawyer.
Huh.
Oh man. Oh man.
Poor feller. Well, that's pretty much all we got for the main show. You guys want to go rumble with us? Rumble.com/C/HickoryTDAU. We'll be over there for the after show. We do have a show live at the Woolen Mill the 23rd. G-Dubs and Kevin will be there.
Aye.
We're going to have a fun time. Hickory's late for 420 show. And yeah, it should be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. With that said, you gents have anything you want to plug before we leave the mainline web internets? Go to the alternative internets.
I ain't got shit.
Mecca, you have anything you want to plug?
All I'm gonna do is plug: wear condoms, drink Pepsi, stay away from nuts.
All good lessons. There'll be more to follow in the after show. Follow Collen at Collen D and at Woolen Mill Comedy Club. Foley at Foley Kills or GW Foley on YouTube. Mecca at goddamn, I suck.
Oh
Mecca
yeah,
Plays.
stay tuned for Creato too. I just got my LLC, so now I'm really gonna be putting on shows. I'll be gonna be putting on shows. Totally inappropriate.
Nice.
Coming back in June.
Woo! Looking
Nice.
forward to it. Awesome. And that's all I got. I'm, of course, Hickory the Drunk and Underwhelming, imploring you all to stay safe, stay drunk, stay underwhelming. Most importantly, it's trying times, stay sane. Next week, we'll be here with Vermont Comedy Outlaws, Season 52, the season finale of the Drunken Under Quarantine Show, Season 2. We're moving to Season 3. We already have a stellar lineup booked for the first part of the month. We got artists. Brad from 5 Times August will be back on the program. Stokes, we're going to have an awesome time. And I will see you guys over on the other side. Till then, Drunk Magician out. Cheers.
And so I didn't get a chance to take my pants off.